What on, family? It's your boy SNTV, back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than Pbg Spazz, aka Spazz Out.
Only gang members allowed.
Spazz is not originally from up north, but he ended up moving up north when he was in the 6th grade. Spazz is affiliated with the legendary set PBG, or Pbg Gang, formerly known as ICG, or the Insane Cutthroat Gangsters. They ended up renaming their set in honor of a young man that got killed, but went by the name Pooh Bear. PBG is a set of renegade GDs. They're quite large, and they do have a lot of territory. You can find them posted up anywhere from Devon to Sherwin, and Ashland to Sheridan. But their main block is Bosworth and Pratt.
Gang shit, you already know how to
Dang, man.
We coming, man.
Dang, man. You feel me on shorty? On shorty. Boom, boom, boom.
PBGs clicked up with TFG and OTE. They used to be real cool with Hula Gang before they got into it in 2016. They beef with Lil Fo Mob, Day Day World, the Cash Kings, and their main beef is with Loc City.
Hell, man, live on Ashland Prayer right now. As you see, the gang, we out here chasing these bitch-ass kings around. Oh, I thought that was Jackie. They can't stop us. We out here, we thugging. We out here, we thugging.
King Killer, you already know.
I already know how we rocking. We on some King Killer shit today, man. You know, SG's rocking with us. We out here. Come on, folks.
What you expect?
Get me on here, shorty.
You not finna hit this.
I already know,
Go ahead,
bitch.
shorty.
King Killer, bitch. We out here, you know. I know how we rocking, man.
Hey,
Bop! Catch one of
y'all
your
know how
ass.
we coming, squad. Fuck you talking
Hold
about. We
on,
out.
wait. I still got something to say, man. Niggas already know I'm out here. Like I said yesterday, last night. Fuck, still out here. New day. Fuck, this shit don't stop, man. Like I said, you can catch me in this field.
Lucci in the cut, that's scary.
On G, we be out here. See my little brother in this shit, man.
You off the drugs.
Fuck you talking about? And he off the drugs. I just might spaz out on one of y'all. Don't make me tweet.
Oh, we be high off this chronic. Cut your op and like yeah, we gonna blow him down and
Gonna throw his ass in the lake today,
throw his out
like
on the
Blake.
boat. Like good phone.
Spazz will also end up meeting young Pappy in about the 6th or 7th grade. He said that they ran into each other on the block and they just clicked, and ever since then they never turned their backs on each other.
Ain't gotta
Get
run
back,
from
bitch.
Spazz.
You
What's
bitch.
up? PBG Spazz.
Look, John.
Spazz was no different from a lot of the other guys that ended up being a part of the drill scene. He had a very peculiar love for rap, and when he was younger, he even liked Chief Keef, and he even questioned people that was questioning Chief Keef's validity because he knew that Chief Keef was starting a wave that was bigger than himself and might even put Chicago on the map.
Everybody saying Chief Keef is weak. Well, not everybody, but people do. How can they say he weak when they don't rap or do what he do? That means they ain't about that life. He not weak. Killing G. For his age. For his age, he killing G. If you think Chief Keef weak, well, keep moving. Keep rocking, get popped, you know you are out.
The drill scene will begin to really take off in about 2011, and the South Side will become Chicago's main influence. Actually, the South Side will become the main influence of young black males in the USA. This is when dissing and killing guys and rapping about it became very popular. This is also around the time when the war between Loc City and PBG actually began to crank up. This is when Spazz, Sean, and Bang will become the biggest names in PBG when it came to the streets, and Pappy will become the biggest name when it came to rap. Chicago will see some of his bloodiest years under newly elected Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who came into office in 2011. And in 2012 and 2013 With drill music on the rise, the city of Chicago will become a complete bloodbath. It's been said that the war between Loc City and PBG started when a guy that went by the name of Freaky ended up being killed by Loc City in 2008. But it wasn't until a young man that went by the name of Pbg died in 2012 that things really began to crank up. The younger guys wanted a name for themselves, and it was time to get in the streets and put in work, or else they would keep on being victimized and considered goofies. According to sources, this all started at Sullivan High School, and some of the members from Howard Street will get into it with some of the members from the Far West area. It started from fist fighting. Things would get worse and worse. Eventually, the older members will start coming away after school to referee the fights. At some point, guns got involved, and then Freaky got killed. 4 years later, Munchie would end up killing Pbg, which would basically start the war, since Pbg was from the younger generation, and this would hit home with most of the younger guys who were already eager to pull a trigger and prove themselves. It's been said that Howard Street scored on PBG before they even scored once. First Freaky was killed, then Pbg, then the guy that went by the name of James Brown. Now it's been said that Loc City are the ones that got James Brown, but there also has been some speculation because James Brown pleaded guilty to shooting a 9-year-old. That 9-year-old was the brother of a Loc City member, and it happened in the Cass Kings neighborhood. So some say that it's possible that the Kings may have got James Brown. But when PBG did start scoring, they started hitting hard and consistently. According to sources, Lil E was the first one from Loc City to fall. He would end up being killed, and his head would also end up being ran over by a car. Blake Lamb would be the next to die. His death would come only 9 days after Lil E's. He ended up being caught in a park in Rogers Park, right near Howard Street. Allegedly, this was PBG's work as well, specifically Pbg Spazz. Now, although this hasn't been proven and these are just rumors, this is a big rumor that has been going around in the streets for a while now. Loc City also took up the nickname Blake Block in his honor. Young Pappy was the face of PBG. He was also one of the best rappers, drill or otherwise, to ever come out of the city of Chicago. He made sure that he represented Rogers Park, and he made sure that everybody knew exactly where the North Pole was and what it was all about. Before Pappy, not many people even knew that anything was going on up north. But in Pappy's music, he did a lot of dissing. He dissed all of the sets that PBG was into it with, specifically They Dead Guys. For this, Pappy had many attempts on his life. And one day, King Ty, trying to kill Pappy, ended up killing PBG Keo. And the war between PBG and Loc City would just keep getting bloodier and bloodier. After Keo died outside of McDonald's, Keno Glass from Loc City would end up being killed. Pep, who was actually the brother of Pbg, would end up being the next one to go. Although it is not necessarily clear who killed Pep because he died in Skokie, Illinois, it is often speculated that this was Loc City's work as well.
How? Because niggas out the game say they love Antoine Sanders, G, and be ducking these old ass bitches, folks. And it's fucked up when you don't know who to trust, G, or to be around, folks. You feel me? I guess this how Pep was feeling before that shit happened to folks. this brotherhood shit ain't the same, G. Just like my homie been dead for a few years, G. And then every motherfucker that had something to do with that shit still breathing. And it's cause niggas scared. But what I just realized last night getting this random ass text message, it let me know somebody around us playing two sides. Cause first of all, how niggas got my number? How? How niggas got my number? How niggas got my little brother Chemo number? Fuck that. How niggas got everybody number that's close to me? I know the motherfucker who probably doing that shit and on that shit probably gonna join this live. And I mean this with every bone in my body. I would die with my gun in my motherfucking hand before I ever fit any nigga on this earth. I ain't just spent hella bread on these pipes for them the bitches to kick up dust. So you old motherfuckers can stop playing on my phone. Y'all can stop using text me now apps. I'm from the same block y'all from, G. I'm ducking hash shit. Y'all know what the fuck going on. I don't need none of the other guys to ride with me. They don't have shit to do with this. This is a personal issue with D-Mac. I really love Pep. He not on my face for just some fucking decorations. I really miss folks. I really miss my niggas. I go hard for my niggas.
Munchie, who was definitely a thorn in the side for PBG, who was thought to have killed James Brown and was confirmed to have been the one that killed Pbg, was the next one to go. That was more than 3 members that was in on this hit, according to the streets. And after Munchie died, things would kind of change. And on May 29th, 2015, the heart and soul of PBG would end up being killed. After 3 attempts on young Pappy's life, he would finally be killed in TFG's neighborhood. When it first happened, everybody thought it was Lil Football. Some people speculated that it could have been Loc City, or it might have been Day Day World. They had so many ops, no one really knew the truth. But one thing that PBG did was vow to get back for Pappy. It would later come out that Pappy was backdoored.
What you was doing was talking to every nigga in the corner while I was looking for the bitches to take upstairs.
Bro, my grandma's grave, bro. I want to talk to every nigga in the corner. Every nigga was scooping me to the corner.
What the fuck am I talking about?
My name is Cole, bro. I'm rolling. Anyway, every nigga scooping me. Talk about the same shit with some different shit. You feel me? I'm really not trying to hear all that shit. It's all really the same shit.
Same
you feel me?
shit.
Exactly.
Same
So I'm trying to pep off. You grabbing me, I'm trying to hold on. You feel me? Get out of there. Now we can go get these 2 bitches. Take these bitches upstairs to block crib. Bring them in the kitchen. Whip. You feel me? Eat some more dope. Might have to buy some more dope for Ricky Big. Cause we got more dope. You feel me? I got a little eyeball from there.
Cannonball, you feel me?
One thing that I do know about PBG is that a lot of those guys roll for the cause and they love Pappy to death. They knew that Pappy was their ticket out of whatever situation it was that they were in. And to diss Pappy would be bad for your health. Well, a guy that went by the name of Clifton Fry, aka AJ, did just that, along with a couple more dudes who ended up dying just as well. After Pappy died, 3 or 4 of his guys ended up catching bodies just for people dissing him. That just goes to show you how much love they had for Pappy. Spazz would end up shooting AJ, and weeks later, AJ would end up dying. Spazz would end up being charged. A Rogers Park man who was declared brain dead 2 weeks after he was shot, allegedly because of a comment made on Facebook, died Thursday night. Clifton A. Fry, 22 of the 1400 block of West Farwell Avenue was found to have no cognitive function in his brain Saturday at 4:45 p.m., according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. His official time of death, marking his cardiac death, was 10:46 p.m. Thursday. On June 1st, at 1:10 p.m., Fry was standing on the sidewalk in the 7600 block of North Ashland Avenue near Willie B. White Park and across the street from Gale Elementary School when the shooter approached him and opened fire, striking him twice in the back. Fry was taken to St. Francis Hospital in Evanston in critical condition. Police said a suspect drove off in a red vehicle. On Thursday, Jamel Dawsey, 17, was charged with attempted murder in Fry's shooting. Prosecutors allege Fry was shot for posting negative comments about slain Rogers Park rapper Young Pappy on Facebook. Prosecutors said the shooter recognized the victim as someone who spoke out against Pappy online. Pappy, aka Shaquan Thomas, was shot dead May 29th. Dawsey allegedly shot Fry 2 days later. It was not immediately clear when or what Fry posted on Facebook. Dawsey is a sophomore at Truman High School. His bail was set at $1 million Thursday by Judge Donald Panaresi Jr. Dawsey was charged as an adult with aggravated battery with a firearm and attempted first-degree murder. After AJ ended up dying, the charges were enhanced to first-degree murder. Spazz will end up beating that charge. He's actually still in the county fighting other charges, and he actually has a case with the Supreme Court saying that the CPD violated his rights. Since he's been in, he caught a sexual misconduct charge for pulling out his main vein on one of the officers. And I think that what we can learn from the story of Pbg Spazz is this. Spazz was at the age at 17 years old when he went down to where I can safely say that he hadn't experienced life. He probably never even had a real sexual experience before. One thing that played a major part in his life is the same factor that plays a major part in most youngsters' lives. There was a saying that came from a movie, and I can't recall what movie it came from. I believe it to be American Me. Tupac also had it in one of his records. He said, when we were kids, belonging felt good. But having respect, that feels even better. When you're young, you want to be a part of something. You want to belong to something. You're basically a follower. And that's just not Spazz. That's all of us when we were young. Sometimes the things that you end up following can land you in a deep, dark place. AJ ended up dying because he was dissing. A lot of these other kids end up dying not because of fights at school. No, a lot of it was dealing with pride. A lot of it was dealing with wanting to fit in and wanting to belong, not wanting to be considered a goofy. Because if you're not pulling triggers and you're not killing, especially in the age of drill, you are considered a goofy. So in order for you not to be considered a goofy, sad to say, but you got to go out there and catch bodies. When you go out there and catch bodies, the result is inevitably jail or death. Or you will get shot, maimed, never to walk again, or by some chance, live to tell about it. But just know, if you do live to tell about it, the position that you may be in may not be a desirable one. This has been another episode of Chiraq Street Legends. It's your boy, SNTV.
I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I'm phono grade, man. I'm not gonna be playing with y'all. Y'all know, man. It's only gang shit. Fuck out. Look, we ain't even gonna speak on ours. We just gonna get this money, though. We gonna let them get into it. Ain't no shit, though, man. Y'all the ones that's counting me out on phone grade. Y'all just gonna keep counting when I'm out. Both them.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we finna go and slide.